yeah, that's how I do my hair.
Because our buddies do.
Giving him a little tutorial.
Oh, yeah, there's like a little chip. But these are almost the same.
Did you ever feel like the fishy?
Oh, I need so much for those rivets.
Bonjour! Hello! We're here now in Salt Lake City with my brother, Casey, who you've met in previous vlogs, and Ashley, their 13-year-old Kennedy, and Brimley, their baby, Louie's little love. They love each other. They're kissing cousins. So we are back up here, and we're having a super fun weekend, swimming and just doing all sorts of fun activities. I do my little get ready bang thing here. So it's been a wild week. Louie's been a mess. Louie's biting. He's frustrated. He's got a big, super big molar coming in, and I think he's in pain, and he's just had a really rough week. One of the main reasons that we're here too is so with sorry, I'm like watching myself in the camera. That's weird, right? Is with my brother. My brother is meeting with my cousin, who is a nutritionist in intuitive eating. Her name is Paige, and you're going to meet her over the next couple days. She does a podcast on iTunes that is called Nutrition Matters. I recommend it to anybody. That's how it's essentially very similar to how the French eat, which I'm really into, but same kind of idea. Basically, you can eat whatever you want if you develop these intuitive practices of listening within your body, and just it's a whole ball of wax that I can't explain here as I do my hair. But long story short, her and I have talked about developing a program, and Alex and I, of like the next step of where Casey wants to be is he wants to learn how to cook. Alex have tried to get to teach people like how to cook, but it's so much. He's just so good at what he does that it's hard for him to get it down. So like living with him over the last 10 years, I've been able to extract this whole system and kind of make it work for me and be like, no, babe, we got to simplify that. Like, I'll never do that. I will never be like doing all these crazy things. Basic and simple, and like, we got to formulate this so I can actually do it and feed our kids for all the time that you're not here. Well, I think I'm getting close to this plan. So my brother's playing kind of guinea pig over the weekend of trying to figure this out so that it's something that we can hopefully make into like a product and put it on our website. And then it's like an intuitive cooking, kind of like open your fridge and cook, confident, kitchen confident. Like if you guys have any ideas for names, I'm so open. But the concept is how I cook is not really with recipes or things like that so much as me and Alex have this process where we do certain things to kind of save time in the end, so that I can open the fridge and feed them whole foods, real food, like every single day, and it's not super time consuming, and it's all about technique based, knife skills. So this weekend we're going to go over knife skills, sauteing, things like that with my brother, and it's going to be just fun and playful and give you little snapshots of that, and should be just fun, and kind of talking about what they'd like to get from it. But I hope you stay tuned for that. It's just kind of like something that we're working on, and that'll kind of be a ongoing theme. The point of this vlog essentially is both to capture our daily life and our family, but also to kind of give this idea that I have to the world that everybody can cook. I know that sounds cliche. It's like right out of Ratatouille. Everybody can cook. But yeah, like I truly have seen that myself. I'm the most finicky. I used to be the most finicky, terrible eater. Like my story is long and sordid, and that's what I was speaking about the other day when I posted the speech, and that's what I'm really trying to uncover and like write maybe a little book and website and kind of create this whole thing around it. After 12 years of knowing and living with this chef, that I've been able to pull down the low-hanging fruit and create this system for myself and for our children, and it is what it is, but I feel really happy to have progressed through these levels and to be at this place where, like last night, I was able to whip up a delicious asparagus and egg fried rice, all while talking to my friends without even breaking, conversation. just little things like that. And if I can get to that level, anybody can. And if my brother can get there, I'm gonna never be prouder, because this is something that he really wants and would benefit his whole family. I want him to feel the pride of feeding his family, like the pride of a meal, like cooking something for somebody and having them enjoy it, and see how simple and like really practical it is. He's a very efficient guy. He's a manager. He's like that kind of guy of like, hey, you've got to give me the numbers of why this works. And so I'm trying to appeal to him in those ways. Papa Chef, who is the most amazing man ever. He's just such a good human. And he got an extra day off, which is great because summertime is actually pretty slow at his restaurant. But I wish it meant more time, but you know, we're saving, or we're not saving up, but our vacation to France is coming up in September. So we are on a couple month countdown of going to France for 2.5 weeks, and we're gonna eat in the Le Jules Verne, I'll say it with my accent, and that's in the Eiffel Tower on the second floor. Alex was just telling me that Donald Trump ate there, and they closed down the whole Eiffel Tower, and that Donald Trump ate there, and there's a picture of Alex's maid chef that he works for still today, and Donald Trump like at this restaurant, and just made me laugh. So we're gonna be there with the girls. We're gonna not take Louie, but we have a reservation, and it's the fanciest restaurant ever, and that's where Alex used to work for 3 years, inside the Eiffel Tower. So we're so excited for the vlog to go to France. So if you're like randomly popped on here and you're like, why am I listening to this girl speak? Check out some of our other stuff and consider subscribing, because if you want to see France from an insider foodie like cooking perspective, you're going to want to stay tuned for that. I also want to just do a huge thank you and shout out to our regular viewers, who you all know that we're commenting back and forth all the time, and just love you so much, and thanks for not giving me grief this last week when the vlog got a little all over the place with timing and days of the week and stuff like that. I'm considering moving down a day and or creating more like a seasonal, or like doing it in batches, maybe doing 1 month all every day and then taking a few weeks off, or doing things like that, and then keeping things going on the Instagram side. I'm playing with things. I don't know, tell me what other vloggers you watch do. I want to still be able to document like what's going on, but you know, not always be editing and doing all this kind of stuff. So it's a balance, but it's so much fun. I get so much energy from you guys and from your comments, and like it just jives me up. Like I'm like, yay, little pick me up for the day, and I'm like off to go conquer the world of my children and whatnot. So thank you. So just so this get ready with me has a little bit of value, this is how I get my hair to this. Today I used this kind of brush, and all I did is I was blow drying it. You know, I flip my head over to get it like 80% dry. Then I do this throughout the process. I do my bangs, I just blow dry them like this, and then I do the straightener afterwards. And so that's just all around, and it makes it super simple. All together, it's just a few minutes. Yeah, that's how I do my hair.
But yeah, it's trying pretty hard. I'm not hard, obviously. It's not like physically hard.
This is Alex, the bad cop of the group.
The technique
it's
is
not
like
hard. Nothing is hard of cooking.
You still can't get it.
Look how bad it's doing.
Giving him a little tutorial.
Oh yeah, there's like a little chip on it and a bend.
I mean, you can go and you can bring them to a place and say, hey, I need them to shop. And they're gonna shop it for you.
But it can do better than this? Like this
Oh,
would just take
yeah.
hours.
Like they take a stone, they take a stone and they...
This is limited.
This is, like we call that le fil. So it means like the string, I guess. And this is, you can redo it. Like I give like every
That's
other
what I
month.
think with knives is like they're steel. Can't you just make them sharp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
With most
You have
types
to
of
find.
knives?
You have to find a place to go. And
Sure.
this, what is that for? It's to, like, you. So you do you bring it to the guy. He's gonna make you a nice string, and after, before you use it,
It's just for slightly sharpening
it's like
towards
to
it.
sharp to keep it
But it's
alive.
not to take it
keep
from like
no.
a really dull blade to a really sharp
It's
blade.
This
maintenance.
is to maintenance.
Okay.
But this is like.
Could I
we
do
need
it
to
with
buy
any of
you-
these
we
knives?
need, we need to buy him a better one. This is like for dinette. Dinette, you know, dinette is when you buy for the kids and you play.
Doesn't sound good.
Alex is so. Oh my gosh. That's
so
my
like
role.
You're saying like if I do that,
To
then that's
lessen
bad.
his sharpness.
That's pretty good. But this, I think you never used it.
What is this one for though? Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, you never used that.
Why do you have a bigger knife right here?
Okay, so this is to cut.
Just chop into
To
meat.
cut. Yeah, but we use this to cut like chicken leg quarter to make a jus. Like you have
Yeah.
the chicken leg quarter to cut in
Yeah,
small
you're
pieces.
going through like tendons and like things you really
Yeah,
need
the
to
bones.
bone
The bones.
and- yeah, we don't use that.
No, you don't use it.
Could you break down a whole chicken with it or no?
After I know the Chinese, they love to use that
So-
to do some stuff with it.
Why do they have these divots in it versus that one? Is there a reason?
There's a reason, but I don't think it's when you walk with fillet of fish. They said it doesn't stick to the
So
when
it
you
helps
when you
cut
fillet
and break
when
away,
you
maybe?
fillet the fish, it doesn't stick.
okay. But these are almost
But
do the same
did you ever
purpose.
fillet the fish?
Well, I need to look for those rivets to know whether or not. Yeah, let's just go through the knives here.
We're doing a knife.
These were the good
assessment.
knives that I got, supposedly.
But you know,
Do you think this
know,
knife
Part of the
shit?
process.
No, that's good. This is a bread.
But
knife.
can you ever? But they.
No, but
but
this
when I went
doesn't
to
go
the show,
too
they did
much.
tomatoes. They
Yeah, tomato is good for tomato
and bread.
and bread.
But mainly because why? Because it's serrated. Is that what they
Yeah.
call serrated? Like that
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
So it just goes. Okay. And
Yeah, but
this.
this is good.
Why would somebody use? Hold on.
This is
The same bread knife stuff.
But
Why would somebody use
You
this
know-
serrated one over this serrated
you know what
one?
we can do if you want.
Why would you use this one over another one?
Which one?
Why would you use this serrated one over this serrated one? Because this is still bread, right?
Yeah.
The knife.
This I would use more for the tomato maybe, because
Okay.
it has a small. So when you cut it like this, it doesn't. This is more bread, and this is more like tomato. Like this.
And
Yeah.
you can almost be like,
Yeah.
yeah, versus.
That's why
Yeah,
this is
okay.
good. This is a chef knife because you can do that.
And the same with like all these. That's why the handle's a little bit above where the. Versus this
Maybe.
one.
Juju told me I've got to do my schoolwork.
I gotta do my schoolwork today.
Yeah.
Really early.
Thanks for being dedicated.
Next thing we have to draw.
What should we draw next, Juju?
Spider.
A spider. Everybody draws a spider.
Spider.
So the only way to get it off is to do that. Good job. Mom.
Okay, I'll try harder next time.
Pass?
Let's see if Casey's passed.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, he did that.
Oh, I'm heartbroken. Just kidding. I'm not.
That's good. Good critique.
The scorpion.
Oh, that's a scorpion. I thought it was a spider. I was going to say great spider, but it's a great scorpion too.
Draw a heart maze.
A heart maze? Oh, I didn't know that's what we're doing next. Helping Uncle Casey build a little campfire. Hopefully they're going to remember these days. If they don't, I've got video. This is Papa Chef's best Papa Chef. I love it. This was my best Emily.
Show us,